Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Cosmic Divine Seeker. Hi everyone. So, this is going to be a reading for all of my beautiful star seeds and whoever is guided to my channel, to my readings, right? So, I've been feeling very, very drawn to my star family, my soul family. I know I've been reaching out to all of you. Been feeling your beautiful energies. So definitely inspiring me to get into the cards, right? So I had already pulled them all yesterday out to my desk, but then I just, so much heavy energy was getting to me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see whatever messages I feel guided to, right? So I've been feeling very beautiful, this yellow orange energy. So I'm getting solar plexus, sacral chakra activations. I was doing cleansing videos for the solar plexus and the chakra last night, so that could have opened up some blockages. Ooh, cellular upgrades. Maybe it's guidance for some of you. Just by watching this reading alone, I can activate, these chakras, right? That's why I'm wearing the yellow and the oranges. And if you're watching the video, you're going to be picking up on that. We'll probably get some portal cards too, which I'll hold up, which can activate you, right? But working with those colors, wearing those colors, maybe you're being guided to do some meditation, but it's really going to bring in a major, a sense of electrifying energy. I'm getting it's going to cause a cellular upgrade. So you've had a lot of these very powerful, I'm messing up my words. We've been having a lot of very powerful portals, right? That have been bringing these energies in, right? As I help usher these in, as being a gatekeeper, right? But so a lot of these energies come within, and they don't get activated until certain upgrades happen. For some of you, you could be getting called to get out in front of the sun, getting some sun rays, some moonbeams, things like that. Moon rays. It's going to activate, and when it happens, it's like a surge of downloads that you're going to be receiving in upgrades, right? So a lot of you are definitely closing out cycles. Okay, I've been getting timelines. Look at this parallel earth. It's getting for a lot of you, the enemy trying to stop me. So for a lot of you, it's you're getting ascension, because the paralleled earth is the higher vibrational 5D energy. You're basically stepping over to. For a lot of you, it's excuse me, you need to get to this place of peace. When you get to this place of relaxation, I'm hearing homeostasis. It's what's going to allow a lot of these beautiful things to integrate. Because for a lot of you, it's your inside is going to be elevating, and then it's your outer world needs to catch up to your inner world, right? Look at this beautiful line here: central heart, partnership, soulmate, clarity, heart guide. So yeah, a lot of you are going to be calling in higher vibrational soulmates. Okay, and connecting. I told you I'm feeling very strongly my soul family coming in. We're sending this beautiful energy out to each other, helping us elevate. Seeds planted, anchor your star codes. Wow, this is very powerful. So for a lot of you, you could be getting guided to get outdoors or do whatever you can. Literally, I've been struggling where I'm at. That the area that is so dense, right? And I feel a lot of my energy getting absorbed, and I know that we're meant to go certain places for that, because I know that the energy that I help bring in anchors it out into the area that surrounds us. So I know that I'm sending a lot of healing out into the area where I'm at, and it's kind of neutralizing a lot of the energy, but at the same time, it's I feel the pull on my energy, right? And it's I feel like I'm a moth to a flame. Sometimes I go outside and just everybody comes out to me because they feel my energy. So I have been kind of self-isolating a little bit, but I was you know what, I still need to be able to open up doors, get fresh air. So that's why literally I brought the kitchen table of this apartment back here in my bedroom, and to make it my desk, my office space, so I can face the trees, right? And I just keep opening up the door, even though it's Florida, so humid and stuff. AC's blasting 68, 72 right now. I don't know why it felt to say this, whatever. Maybe those numbers mean something, but it's the fresh air is very calming, and watching the trees and connecting with them, because it's a whole forest right there. So it's my way to connect and calm down, whatever it may be. For some of you, it's literally you can put on those videos, or I run across a lot of them in my news feed, right, of beautiful, like the ocean pics, the little video, the clips where that ocean comes in and you hear the sound, and it's like you can put yourself in that kind of mindset of relaxation, even if you're not physically around it. But like I said, if it's literally like opening up a window, you know, because I feel too vulnerable just to be out. You know, like I know when to protect my energy when I'm felt to do so. It's more importantly, you need to really trust what you're feeling at this time. But yeah, if you can go barefoot walking around trees and hug a tree, things like that. Just seen a beautiful seagull go by. Those are beautiful things that you can do at this time to help anchor your energy, okay? The new time, positive self-talk, advancements, opportunity, leadership. Yeah, a lot of you, like, it's time. It's time for you to level up, so you're going to be getting physically, like, for some of you could be getting physically moved. Like, I know that's getting ready to happen. So I'm getting ready to change the location in the next few days because there's strict rules for how long you can stay at places, and I'm very thankful. And I kind of look at it as like, yeah, I love this, but you know what? It is time for me to be guided somewhere new. You know, my energy is needed somewhere else. So for some of you, literally, you could be having like things happening where it's forcing movement. Positive self-talk, advancement. So a lot of you, like, you're being called to leadership positions, right? Look, mastery, activated Akashic records, and explore deeper. So a lot of you are going to be exploring more within. You're going to be realizing that you've mastered certain things. For a lot of you, you're leveling up now. Your resources could be increasing. Seeing the big resource card. Look at that. Big portal energy here. Abundance, prosperity, and gifts. Yeah, so for a lot of you, it's like you're getting new gifts. For some of you, it's like, don't hesitate. Like, even though I love where I'm at, I have a feeling that I'm going to get upgraded in some way. I'm trying to not manifest where, because I don't feel like I want to go backwards to elevate. But for some of you, the message is, like, that's why I'm being open. Because for some of you, it's like, you have to take, like, step backs to level up. So for some of you, it's like, you have to be okay with, like, taking a couple step backs to go forward. Like, it's kind of one of those where, like, you have to let go of something, but you know that it's going to be made back to you. It's kind of like the Five of Pentacles energy. Don't hold on to too much to material. You know, so it's like, for some of you, you could literally be losing something, letting something go, but you're going to be getting something new. It is leveling you up, whatever it is. For some of you, it's literally like you need to get to this peaceful energy to be able to receive. So maybe you're getting moved to an area where it's like you're going to have peace and relaxation, but it's not going to be like, it's not going to seem like an upgrade to like an external like point of view. Like how others may appear it, they may be like, wow, you downgraded, but really you upgraded as for what you needed at this time. And who's know what's to come for you. Like, abundance can come in all forms. It's not always physical and what you can see. It's what you can feel. And like something that I know that I need is I really need peace and relaxation. I was like, Source, I need a bedroom door. I need to have, you know, peace and quiet, you know. But then it's like, I got that. Be careful what you ask for. But then the place that I'm at, it literally, like, others perceive it as, they've said that it seems like a jail because there's security and there's rules. And that's where I said my child was getting in trouble for even being outside the door, and the children can't play, and like you know, just so it's like, and literally like having like no Wi-Fi and stuff like that, literally having the hotspot and all of this. But I love the break, right? And it did allow me to heal and open up, and I'm very thankful of it. And it's one of those things, like, nobody really knows what's going on internally. And like, that's what I'm asking for next, is I'm like, I'm not being picky with like, I want to have, you know, space in my own room. I'm really just asking for somewhere calm, where it can be peaceful, where I can, you know, have peace and quiet, because really that is what I'm desiring more than anything. So you could be realizing that that could be changing for you. A lot of you too are letting go of the 3D paradigm, right? You're breaking out of the matrix, where maybe, you know, you're starseed, you're already, you know, not conforming to it, but you've been getting pulled into it, whether it's through social media, electronics, foods. I'm a foodie. I love my sweets. you know, and sugar and my cupcakes, my muffins, all that. Like, I mean, you know, and that could be, so there's this major like shift, this changing, like you're realizing things you need to let go of. Kind of a lot of different stuff is coming out, but the major important thing is you are healing, you are radiating, you are arriving like right where you're supposed to be. So I'm getting it. Some of you could be implementing like shamanic rituals, opening up your mind, grounding yourself, starting to enhance gifts, as I know I am. I don't want to say everything I'm doing here because, you know, I work with divine and independently at this time. But like I said, I am, you know, I feel it's important for you to do that too. Like, don't always tell people what you're doing. Even though I know that a lot of us, you know, we're coming together, we're sharing each other's gifts, we're working with one another. There's an important energy of where you need to be okay on your own and like not needing support, guidance. It's going to allow you to be very, it's going to allow you to get that confidence and that courage and that strength that you need. They're showing me Stargate initiations, portals, and the get outdoors. As I told you, I've been feeling this call. I've been telling me you need to get outdoors. So that's really going to help you. Power spots. You could be getting guided to some very important power spots and geographical locations. Certain things could literally, by you being in them, they're like major portals, maybe even vortexes you're sent to, a cause and major ascensions and activations, you know. So it's important. Don't always bring your be on your phone. Like, I know in today's world, like everybody brings their phone everywhere, but sometimes you can miss things because you're on those phones. It's like I try to do this. So it's like if I go somewhere, like I put my phone in my purse. I'm not like looking up stuff. Like I'll tell myself like, oh, that's a cute spirit animal, and I want to like pull it up, but I'm like, nope. Let me wait till I get back. So try not to think of like the zombie thing. Like you don't want to walk around looking like you a zombie because you're staring in the phone like a lot of the world is. Yeah. That zombie apocalypse, like it's already happening, guys. Look around at a lot of the world that you see staring into the phones because they're getting hypnotized into social media. Do you not see how it grabs you, how it pulls you? Do you not see how you can walk by a TV and you instantly look at it and then you're just like, why am I even looking at this? It drives me nuts when it's like the kid cartoons because I'm like, why am I staring at a Paw Patrol right now? Why am I, you know, like, anyway. I better stop so this reading can get uploaded. The greater plan, acceptance, letting go, divine perfection. So you're accepting to let things go. There is divine perfection. There really is. It's one of those, like, you don't always know why you experience things or why things happen. Like, somebody may question, like, gosh, why have I had so many challenging relationships? You know, I'm a beautiful person of love and light. Why do I keep attracting all of these? Well, they were preparing you. You were working through some troubling woundings that you didn't realize that you had. Maybe your love was so pure, you were being used to heal others. You know, you're gonna get like, you know, so much like beautiful karma for that. You need to know that. So you need to know that whatever's not fair gets made right, but you gotta let go of it. You know, you can't be like, oh, poor me, why did this happen to me? Being in that low vibrational energy of pity me. No. But I think who I'm talking to, like, you guys aren't in that energy. But, I mean, this is what we're here teaching, you know. So, galactic victory. Victory, rebirth, full potential. That is definitely what's coming out. It's showing me the greater plan again. There is a greater plan, purpose. So you need to know, you not always know why you're realigned, why you're being moved. But there is a greater plan at play here. They're showing manifestation, sound healing, and alchemy. Beautiful. So that's going on. You could be being an alchemist. You know, you kind of command the universe. Ooh, receive abundance, flowing, unification, and confidence. Wow. For a lot of you, this is what was needed. A major healing was to get the abundance flowing. You needed to be confident, and you needed to know that you are able to receive. For a lot of you, it's like for some reason, and I know I resonate with this, where you don't feel that you're worthy to receive. You kind of tell yourself like, I don't know if it's woundings, where you don't feel that you deserve to have these things. So you have trouble receiving. You can give just fine, but you have trouble receiving. I don't know if it's a confidence level. I don't know what it is. But there's this, and seeing if you do, you're gonna get put in a position where you have to accept help. You know, but you have not been. All of your blessings are coming to you. Nothing that is meant for you ever passes you by. It's just you can delay how it comes to you. So manifestation, sound healing. There can be a very big healing. It could have to do with, I just heard, chakra blockages. Maybe that's what's key, right? Like literally, like I've been getting guided to some like healing videos, right? But it's like I've got trouble sitting down and quieting my mind, and I know that I believe I have some overactive chakras, right? Overstimulation and things like that, so they're not running correctly. And so it's like I feel as though I always have to be processing things. I always have to be doing things. Like it's hard to get me just to sit down. You know, so, and I know that, like, I think a lot of it has to do with childhood, right? Because it's like, if things are, like, fine, like, I'll kind of sabotage things sometimes, not knowing it. It's just if things are too calm, there's not something going on, I'm waiting for that wrench to get thrown in. So it's like, I'm going to make something happen, you know, before something really big happens. You know, like, sometimes it's weird. It's subconsciously, like, here's a for instance, like, my boyfriend, like, sent me a photo yesterday, and it was just like, it was just a photo of like a funny meme or something, but I immediately like flipped and turned it this messed up way. Like, I don't even know, should I put it out there? All right, I'll put it out there. So like, anyway, like, I felt bad because like I get up with him in the morning before he goes to work or whatever, and I was like, I was really, really tired, and so was he, but I was like, I didn't want him going to work without lunch, right? So I literally like jumped up, and I've had like an eye infection that's getting a lot better, mind you, but I still can't see when I get up. Anyway, I was just like, I can't even like see straight, but like I gotta make him a sandwich or whatever. I only had a few minutes before I left, so I jumped up, made a sandwich or whatever, got him, you know, off to work, and then, you know, and then I laid back down and I woke up to a picture message of a meme where it was a picture of like a sandwich that was made on a lap, and, you know, and it was behind a car, and it had like a message written on the sandwich, and it was like a sexual reference to it. And, you know, like those cute, like, leave a message. So like immediately, like, it was supposed to be funny to him, you know, and he had even said like above it, like, thank you for jumping up to make me a sandwich, but it was like immediately, like, I had seen the photo and the sexual reference, and me being a cancer and love being so, you know, it's very, with cancers, you have to romance a cancer. They're very tender, and it comes to love and affection, and they take it very like sacred to them, so they don't joke around. You know, and it's really hard for me, some of my traumas, to open up to even talk about sex and things like that, some things I'm overcoming. So it's probably a trigger for me. But anyway, like, it was supposed to be funny, and like I had seen the funniness behind it, but immediately I went to this place where I was just like, I was mad, and I was like, you know, like, is just our relationship just on a sexual level for him? Like, is this funny? Is he saying, like, I jumped out of bed to do all of this for him because, you know, I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I just, so then it shut down and caused, you know, a big disconnect and everything. And it's kind of like I knew that wasn't even what was bothering me, but at the same time, it was like, I wanted him to know that, you know, and I think it's a lot of deep other wounds too, as I've been telling, like, I want to feel love on a higher level and not just sexual. So we had that talk a couple days ago, but I just kind of seen it as like an FU to me, like, no, it's just literally sexually. Like, that's how I took it. But I was like, did he really say it that way? But the thing is I don't think that he really thinks that deep into things, especially that early in the morning. I mean, he's a Scorpio, so they can be, you know, they do strategize things. So I don't know, but it was like, you know, I didn't even give it the chance for it just being a funny meme. Like, I just immediately took it to a place of like, okay, You know, like literally, like I was ready to like end the relationship. Like that's how like heavy like I took it because, you know, then he just started yelling at me that he was upset that I was mad, and I was just like, really, you don't understand why I'm quiet? I just wanted to talk about this, you know, and it blew way up, and I was just like, is this a sign? Is this a message? Like, what is this? Like, he really just doesn't understand that cancers are very emotional. And we take sex very sacred. You don't joke around. Am I being unreasonable, or was that just me making a big deal out of a funny picture? See what I mean? And that I'm still analyzing about it. Maybe somebody can help me out. Is that like, what do you think? Is that like spiritual, like, somebody messing with, you know what I mean? Like, trying to poke at me, but not, like, I'm doing a reading. I really feel that there's a lot of this stuff going on.
I know. I'm ready.
Mommy's doing a reading. Okay. So, I don't know, like he was so apologetic afterwards. Like, he didn't mean it that way, and showing me a lot of these other stupid memes he just takes pictures of and everything. I don't know. I don't know why I felt to come out. Well, clearly because it's been, you know, on my mind, and I don't know. Maybe it relates to somebody else. Like, be careful how you take things. I finally just had to tell myself, I'm like, you know what? Well, I looked at it. I looked at how, you know, I like that. I feel that I reacted in a better way. Like, I didn't come at him with it. Like, in the past, like, old me would have been like, what is that? Like, don't send me obnoxious stuff. Like, I just would about all of this. But instead, I just got quiet. Like, I didn't say anything about it. But he could tell I was quiet. And then after work, it was just like, okay, you're quiet. Well, I'm just going to go take a nap. And then it was like hours later. And then it was finally like, what is wrong? Why are you so quiet? I'm like, well, I want to talk about, you know, how we've been quiet all day. And it was just like, it was a big shift of how things were there. But, you know, it was more me paying attention to the perception of it. You know, I don't know why this definitely took over, but I guess they're showing me this intensity. I really think that things are building. You could really be starting to see these disconnects. Maybe little things like that. Maybe those are those red flags where it was supposed to show me, like, look at somebody doing silent spiritual warfare against me that didn't need to. Like, it consumed my mind for like 8 hours, and like, look, literally, it's like the next day, because it was like this hidden thing. And I'm like, I'm not gonna let this bother me, but it bothers me that it doesn't bother them, you know. And it's like, I've been saying, like, I want to feel love on a higher level, and this is your way to show it to me. Like, I really feel that things are building. So I think that there is a lot of like silent spiritual warfare going on, where people are doing these things. I really feel that the devil's getting very strategic. But peace is definitely here. For some of you, maybe you just need to take a break, recharge, slow down. They're showing me the peace card. Okay, well, wow. That definitely, that little scenario took over. But hey, everything happens in a reading for a reason. But I want to clear out this energy. I'm going to burn some sage. And then I'm going to get into these other beautiful oracle messages and resume for more of my starseed readings. So definitely feel free to take a look at those. And if you guys... That's it. Bye, guys.